What is up, YouTube? AVI back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about what the heck do all these numbers on a single tire mean. So one of our viewers actually asked us, what the heck do all these numbers on the tire mean? We figure, you know what, this is a pretty quick video, and hopefully you guys have the same question. That's why you're clicking on the video. But we're going to get to the very first thing, which is actually a letter, sometimes projected here on the tire. To precede all of the other numbers, there's going to be a letter, and that stands for your tire type. The letters that you might see there are a P for passenger vehicle, and that's why I think it's not on here, because it's pretty clear that it's a passenger vehicle. But others are LT for light truck. That's basically if you're going to be towing something, you need to have letters LT there. And then also you can have ST, which is for special trailer. This is actually used for only trailer tires, so that's why you wouldn't see it on a normal everyday tire. Those are going to be a lot smaller of a tire. The next thing we're going to go to is the very first number, and this is actually the tire width in millimeters. So you might be thinking, well, what is the width in this case? The width is from this sidewall to the sidewall back here, and that's actually in millimeters, like I said. So 215 is a fairly common small size car depth, but actually we over here on the opposite side, we have the Mustang here on the channel for you guys to kind of show the difference. This first number here is 285. So that means the width of the tire is significantly bigger. It's about 70 millimeters bigger from sidewall to sidewall than the Hyundai. So we're gonna go back, and that's kind of why we brought the Hyundai, or brought the Mustang, just to kind of show you guys those differences. So the next number after the slash has to do with your aspect ratio, and honestly, that term I don't typically use. Basically, what this is how high or low profile your tire is. So basically, this is a percentage of your total width, so 215 millimeters, converted to inches, and then divided by the height of your sidewall. So if you have a high profile tire, you might have a lot of extra tire here. That's good for like off-roading. It also helps with not, scuffing up your rims when you have a big profile. A low profile tire, like all of this will be rim, and just the tops will be majority of tire. That's useful for high performance cars, for better handling and better traction for those higher performance cars. The next letter actually has to do with construction type. So nowadays it is the standard to have R for radial. So if you've heard of, oh, I have radial tires. Yeah, this is pretty standard. A lot of the times they actually don't even, mention this number. Another letter that it could be is D for bias constructed tires. Basically, that means all of these treads on a bias constructed tire are crossed. So they're actually called cross bias, as well as another naming. All of the treads are crossed, but actually through science and testing, they've found that normal radial tires, which are perpendicular to the road, so it's going to be like this, they're actually better for wearing and overall ride quality. So this is pretty standard nowadays, having R for radial. The final number here is 17. This actually has to do with the height from where the wheel gets placed inside of the tire. So if you measure from here to here, it's probably about 17, might be a little bit bigger, just because you're seeing a lot more than what's actually in the tire itself. So if your buddy says, yeah, I got 22s, this is probably what he means. This is pretty much just the inch from top of this sidewall here to the bottom here. And then we also have these two numbers here at the back of the tire. This first number has to do with load index. This is how much weight can this tire support at driving. It's not like as soon as you put this amount of weight, it's going to pop the tire. It's over an extended use amount of time. And actually, I have a handy dandy sheet here. How convenient. This talks about the load index, which is this final number, 94, and how much weight you're able to carry on this load on this tire. So what we're going to do is find 94, which conveniently is actually at the top. Looks like this Hyundai can have a load of 1,400 pounds. But let's say your load index is showing 89, and we have significantly less amount of weight. So this is one thing to know if you want to put a whole bunch of stuff in your car. You might want to check this last number to make sure that your car is able to carry that amount of weight. And the final letter here is a V. And once again, on the back side of our handy dandy cheat sheet here, we have a speed rating. And that's exactly what this V means. This V rating is a speed rating of the tire. So we're going to find V, how fast can we go over a long period of time with these tires to make sure that we're safe. So we're going to find V on here. Looks like we can go 149 miles an hour. So let's go test that, guys. No, just kidding. That's illegal. But basically, this is also useful for trailer tires and stuff like that, to make sure that your tire is able to be not only have enough load but also have enough speed to be able to pull your load that you have. We're back at the Mustang just to show you guys a little bit of the differences. We're going to go back to that aspect ratio of the difference between your width in tires and your profile. So we talked about how higher performance cars might have a lower profile. We can see that here with the Mustang. This profile is significantly less than the Hyundai. This is mainly to help with handling and performance, which is why. But with a lower profile comes a little bit harsher ride, which is why you're in a performance car. It feels like you can feel every single bump. Again, we're going to talk about speed rating. So we talked about speed rating on the Hyundai where we are at a V, good for 149 miles an hour. You can actually see that the Mustang is good for ZR speed rating. As you can see here, the final three are W, Y, and Y in parentheses. And this entire group is often considered as ZR. So it looks like the Mustang is good for 168 miles per hour and above. So definitely don't do that on the roads, because you will definitely go to jail. But maybe you can't do it physically, but your tires can. So we hope you guys found this video useful. Hopefully it was useful to talk about the different tires between a normal Hyundai and a Mustang. Maybe have differing widths and load indexes and speed indexes. We hope you found this video useful. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and just like that, ADI out.